Hello, my friends. Today we are going to sweet corn farms in several states of the United States to see how millions of corn are harvested. In terms of yield and value, sweet corn is the second largest processed crop in the United States. Behind only tomatoes in 2022, the total value of the sweet corn crop in the United States was around $877 million. The first place we will visit in this video is a farm in Florida. Here, millions of sweet corn are hand-picked by workers from Mexico and Guatemala. Every October, more than 5,000 workers flock to sweet corn farms to work, and the average salary each worker receives is about $17 per hour. Currently, Florida is the largest sweet corn producing state in the United States. In 2022, the sweet corn planting area here is about 39,300 acres, and the yield is around 387,000 tons. Next, we'll go to a sweet corn farm in Riverside County, California. Due to the hot weather during the day, sweet corn harvesting at this farm is done at night. Here, millions of sweet corn after harvest we packed right in the field instead of having to go to packing factories. According to statistics released in 2022, the area planted to sweet corn in California is about 25,500 acres, and the yield is about 189,000 tons, accounting for 16% of the total sweet corn production in the United States. The third location we will visit in this video is a sweet corn farm over 30 acres in Yakima Valley in Washington State. During the period from 2010 to 2016, Washington was always the state with the largest sweet corn growing area in the country, with about 93,000 acres. However, the state's sweet corn acreage has fallen sharply in recent years and has ceded the title of largest sweet corn producer to Florida. After harvesting, thousands of sweet corn will be transferred to these boxes thanks to the conveyor system. We are currently at a sweet corn farm in Michigan to see how the process of harvesting thousands of corn goes. Instead of using dozens of workers, the process of harvesting millions of sweet corn on this farm will be done with this machine. Currently, sweet corn acreage in Michigan is 9,500 acres and yields about 75,000 tons per year. Thousands of sweet corn after harvest will be transported to a warehouse for packaging. Next, we will go to another sweet corn farm in the state of Florida to see how the process of harvesting tons of sweet corn here happens. Millions of corn will be cut and loaded onto trucks. Here, these workers will arrange it so that the truck can hold as much sweet corn as possible. In the next part of the video, we will go to the fast-growing cornfields in the states of Indiana and Ohio in the United States to see how farmers are cultivate and harvest millions of tons of corn. The end of April is when most corn farmers in the United States begin the seeding process. This modern agricultural machine is used to sow about 335,000 seeds per acre. Currently in the United States, there are about 316,000 corn farms, and 95% of them are family-owned. According to statistics from 2022, up to 30% of the arable land of the United States is used to grow corn, which is the equivalent of 93 million hectares. The time from sowing to harvesting corn in the United States usually lasts about 115 days. Most of the corn varieties grown here require about 600,000 gallons of water per acre. These planes are used to spray probiotics that help prevent pests and aphids from attacking corn crops. The United States is one of the most modern agricultural countries in the world, so most of the work in the farming process requires very few workers. Nearly 4 months after seeding, most cornfields across the United States are ready to harvest. Giant harvesters will move to the fields to work. In recent years, the United States has always been the world's largest corn producer with about 380 million tons per year and accounts for 34% of global corn production. In 2022, the United States exported 79 million tons of corn and earned about $10.2 billion. Currently, China is the largest buyer of U.S. corn, accounting for 31% of corn exports. After harvesting, millions of tons of corn will be transported to warehouses for drying and storage. How do you feel about the process of cultivating and harvesting corn in today's video? Let us know what you think in the comments section of the video. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.